So, go for my 2-on-1. We get to this position here. Okay, same thing. I start to elevate the arm with the underhook. This time my partner goes palm to palm. Yes, so I'm struggling now here to trap the elbow and get my head around the tricep. So what I can look to do instead is I'm gonna elevate the head with my left forearm. I bring my hand under, and now I start to cut the corner, all right? So I'm trying to trap his arm. I can kind of pull back on the wrist if I need to, and I try to trap the arm with my right shoulder here, okay? Utilizing the underhook. Left hand's gonna come through on this other side, and I start to walk the other arm across, okay? I'm trying to grab the shoulder on the far side, and then I want to get that left hand across in line with the shoulder until I can grab my tricep, okay? Now I can start to shift up. So I can start to shift up higher and go heels to the hips, okay? And now I'm in my high mount. I just want to make sure that my shoulders don't pass my partner's elbows. Okay, if I go too high up here, he can slip the elbows down and start to work an escape. So I want to make sure when I've got this locked up, okay, I'm still below my partner's elbows, maintaining forward pressure. And if I need to, I can base with my head on the mat, okay? Because your hips are not over your partner's hips here, if they do attempt a bridge, it's not going to be too effective, okay? Because my hip's not loaded on their hips. So to get to the S mount and the armbar, okay, we're starting off from the high mount here. I want to begin to transition my left leg or my left knee in line with my partner's head, okay? So I start to shift up like so. Now I want to sort of pull my partner back as I rotate my right leg around, okay? So I'm going to pull back. I'm kind of sitting all my weight through my right glute now as I pull my partner up, and I want to sort of shift and pull that right leg in as tight as possible, okay? You can see the crook of my right knee here is sort of in line with his tricep. My left knee, ideally I want to cut that around the corner as much as possible to the point where it's sort of under my partner's head, okay? If you're too square, it's going to be really hard to actually get the angle for the arm bar. From here, there's two different arm scenarios we'll look at. Obviously, if this arm is on top, I can just go straight to the finish, okay? Otherwise, if the other arm is on top, we need to look at addressing this, okay? In terms of his head being on top or underneath my feet and knee, I'm not too fussed if the head is on the floor, okay? Ideally, you sort of want the head elevated, knee and foot underneath, okay? But the main thing is here, keeping all your weight through your right glute, which is then going through your partner, okay? You don't want to have all your weight on your left leg, for example, or your right foot, or too forward, because now he can start to look at shifting and bumping you off, okay? So all your weight on your partner. To address this arm, okay, I'm going to switch quickly to my left hand, grab the wrist, and I'm just going to stuff this to my hip, all right? I then cup, trapping it, okay, and then using my ribs into that right leg to trap the elbow. I can now base, left hand swims through, okay? I slide my shin up above, across the neck, and now I pinch my knees nice and tight, and now I can start to drive forward and through to finish the arm bar. If your partner happens to knock you back, okay, you can shift the leg over and lock. The reason I lock below the shoulder here is so if your partner tries to turn away, okay, for a hitchhiker, they can't. They're locked in place because of that. Now from here, I can obviously go palm to palm, wrist control, same thing, squeezing the thighs, and I can finish.